So like you said, when y'all did the everybody jocking UNLV style, that's where probably that came from. And wasn't it in fights, or it was just like that was?
Yeah, we had physical fights with them. I can remember like a little scrap happened in Mr. B's on Washington.
Okay.
Yella and Mr. Mina, they fought one-on-one, you know, and we was just around, make sure nothing no happen.
Right.
And also I can remember an incident when we saw, I think it was Kango and in the other prime time.
Right.
Right by Cotman. You remember Cotman on Earhart?
Right.
Huh?
Transmission.
Yeah, the transmission spot. And we upped it. They just broke count, you know what I'm saying?
So how y'all, I mean, how is it now? Because I remember I seen y'all do the verses against UNLV versus Partners in Crime.
Right.
Where y'all at today and all
Oh
that?
man,
What's y'all
it's
relationship?
genuine, dog. I wouldn't front on them if a motherfucker paid me money to, dog. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I respect them first of all.
Right.
I respected mine from day one. You know what I'm saying? And the respect that I've gained from over the years, I couldn't do no wrong to
And the
them if I
contribution to
wanted
music and stuff
right,
too. Right,
exactly.
Both of y'all.
All that's got to do with my respect level for them. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right. Y'all was
I
just
mean,
young
I
then.
feel they paid their dues, and to be where they at today, dog, I tip my hat off to them. It's hard holding a group down, being in a group. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a solo artist is a whole different process, dog.
Right.
But when you in a group, my nigga, anything could happen.
Right.
You know, you gotta hold that group down, and I tip my hat off to them, bro. I mean, they never got in the wrong lane, and you know, had like a little setbacks that we had.
Right.
I mean, maybe because we live two different lives, you know what I
Right.
mean? But I mean, it is what it is.
Right. Y'all still, like I said, definitely Southern legends and definitely our kings and stuff like that in New Orleans. I tell Mr. Mean all the time, and you know I tell you all the time, and I know New Orleans appreciate what y'all did, and y'all music was different. Like you said, they had more of the party stuff, y'all stuff more street, but it was both
Right. I remember
necessarily.
you telling me that
it was
right
both
after the
needed.
verses.
Y'all music was needed, and it's always good. It's like gumbo. It's like a
Yeah.
little bit of everything make this shit what it is, and
I
I feel
agree.
like that's why y'all special. Now, Yellow Boy, badass Yellow Boy, that name. In working with Baby and Slim being young, did any one of y'all ever like clash, or who was the one probably creatively like always bump heads with the
Well, Baby and
executives?
Slim crashed. They bumped heads since day one.
Them two even bump
You know what I'm
heads.
saying? Oh, to be honest with you, well, I said Baby Slim. Baby and Yella bumped heads since day one.
Right.
But Slim never wanted Yella to be in our group. He always told us.
Damn.
I don't think y'all should put him in our group.
Wow.
Cause when we went to him, it was just me and Tech. You know what I'm saying?
I think he was.
And to say that Yella had that impact that he had on our group, I mean, I still say they was wrong from day one.
Right, yeah. I
You
definitely
feel
think all three of y'all mattered to the group because everybody got their favorite ones and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And a lot of people love Yellow, so too, and they love you, they love Tech. So I think all y'all was necessarily needed, but like you said, that's probably how they felt. But
Right.
a lot of times people could be wrong a lot of times. What I about to say, I want to ask you too about a question. We was talking about, you had did an interview and they were saying about Uptown and Downtown. One was a little more slower than the
Yeah.
other one, and a little more country.
Yeah.
My big cousin from the night, he said, well man, we used to wear badges too. We go to Rubenstein. He said Tim Smooth was going to Rubenstein, said I'm on my way to Rube, but Bust Down said he got his
Right.
badge. So he said, what he was saying, he was like, well, how it was so different because if you was in the club, how would you be able to tell a dude from the night walk from Uptown if
you
they
could
ain't
tell,
dressing?
bro. You could tell.
I
mean, we could have the same clothes on, but I'm from Uptown. I'm a rock mine different than what you rocking yours.
Downtown.
Believe that.
So it's
You
just,
could tell, bro.
You
I
can
mean,
tell.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to let
You
him
can
know.
definitely
You
tell.
can
It's like you could tell an East Coast person from a down South person.
Nah, you definitely could tell that. You could
That's how Uptown and downtown.
right. You could definitely tell that.
You know what I mean?
What I about to say? Oh yeah, Black Connection 226. I always want to know.
Yeah.
Explain that to people that might.
Black
wanna-
Connection 226 was something that we started. It was UNLV, Pimp Daddy, Lil Slim, and BG. I'll make sure we leave nobody out. And Kilo G.
Kilo G, okay.
And
okay,
Kilo
okay.
G. Well, we used to go by the name of Local 580 when we was with Cash Money because, you know, back those days, if you ain't have a deal, they always say, you just local, whatever. So Sugar Slim gave us the name of Local 580. He used to be like, all right, they won't call us local, fuck it, we gonna be local 580 with it. Like just a union name or whatever.
Right.
So we was like, roll with that shit for a year or two, you know what I'm saying? They were like, fuck that, man, we about to step our shit up to Black Connection. And that 226, we just put those numbers because Slim put numbers behind local 580.
Right. I like that fucking song.
You know?
I like that song y'all did too on that Pimp Daddy and when y'all did that Gone But Not Forgotten and shit like that.
Yeah.
And that other one too, that na wow. And they
right.
Man, like how y'all put them songs together like
well, Pimp was deceased at that time.
Right.
And he hadn't already started on his album, and Baby then was determined to put another album out on him. And you know, our label back then, it was more family than anything, you know what I'm saying? Really, bro, as far as the artists and the CEOs, whatever.
Right.
We click-clack and help each other out all the time, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that album came about. We was like, man, let's put Pimp album out. All us decided to work on this shit and put everybody else's album to the side right quick.
Man, that shit sounded so good. Like I said, sonically, it sounded so good. Then when I think about when y'all made Uptown for Life in '96, how that album was just so game-changing, like the way y'all had these records and all that. I love your song too. I Got a Head and Ain't No Screws. And you said your mom had passed around that time? Yeah,
that's a song that I just had to get off my chest, you know what I'm saying? Something I went through in life, and you know, I just spoke on it, you know what I mean? And it came out a banger. Right. You know, my mom died of cancer in '93, right after we signed our contract with Cash Money. And you know, everything was just right for a nigga. And you know, how I look at it, my downfall was I just stopped praying and just thought I was like, I'm talking about just running shit, dog. Right. So I'm here to tell y'all, don't never put that man out of your life. You're doing bad or good, keep him first. It don't matter. Right. Keep Jesus first, man.
Yeah. How you feel?
God or whoever you serve.
Right. How you feel about, like you said, y'all impact on New Orleans music and stuff like that? Because like I said, I really feel like y'all played a real important part to Cash Money Foundation. Because I hear a lot of times people say, man, BG, you know, helped Cash Money get the deal, which I really feel like, and I was telling us about, I feel like BG was very important. I know you helped bring him over to Cash Money, but I feel like both of y'all, at least for the foundation, all them artists too, like you said, Slim,
right.
But I feel like y'all made a big impact. All those artists was necessary, fresh everybody.
I feel like everybody played their role, Genie. Everybody done what they were supposed to do.
At those moments.
At those moments,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I can't tell you why we sold the most units, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to say we was the best, and I'm not about to go there with my, like I say, them dudes was family then, and I still fuck with each and every one of them to this day. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, it was just, when our albums came out, fucking city just went crazy, bro.
Right. And I'm saying it as a fan. Like I said, I know you don't want to be the one to toot the horn. I'm tooting it for y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, UNLV and BG definitely was like I said, Slim and Kilo G and all the people. But I just feel like when Manny Fresh and y'all got together and found the sound, and then BG was able to do what he, because he looked up to y'all a lot. He was a big fan of y'all, and then it just made, you know, the Hot Boys and everything else, and you know, what Cash Money went after that or whatever. But I feel like y'all was really a vital piece of the puzzle. Like without y'all, I don't know if it would have been the same.
I feel like without us, I don't think they would have got the deal. But I feel like just as much as we made them, they made us.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't have had a Cash Money without UNLV. You wouldn't have had a UNLV without Cash Money.
And that's true. I seen B Juvenile post a picture of Manny Fresh, and he was giving Fresh his praise and saying how important Fresh was to his career. And Baby had wrote under there and was like, well, damn now, because he said now. He like, damn now, what about me? Like I did my thing too. I you know, got the money to, you know, put everything together behind. He said, no, I ain't saying you didn't do nothing either. I'm just saying Fresh played a part, but of course you was behind the whole vision. So like you said,
there
all
was the brains, bro. Without the brains, you ain't got shit. I mean, you gotta have talent in this industry. You gotta have three things. You gotta have talent, brains, and connections. Right. If you ain't got all three of them, you'll never get where you're supposed to be, bro.
Why you feel like a good executive is good, just like a good basketball coach or a boxing trainer or whatever? Why you feel like, because a lot of time people, you know, especially me doing what I do or whatever, coming from the music executive side, a lot of time I don't know if artists understand how important those people are. Like you said, they mean some key players.
He's a coach. He's the nucleus of the operation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not only that he's kicking his money out, and you know, but he have to coach this team.
Right.
In order to make it work.
Right.
You actually have to, like a basketball player. The coach can't get on a court and shoot the ball for you.
Right.
But he could tell you, he could teach you how to shoot.
Right.
And you have to get out there and do it.
How you feel about New Orleans? Because I remember, like you said, when y'all was coming up, it was big about being in the South and putting on for the South because y'all had a point to prove in the early days of the South, in the 90s and all that. Now the South really big, whatever. You feel like New Orleans lost the connection a little bit to the Southerners because of the internet and because so many younger kids influenced by Chicago and Philadelphia and New York.
Definitely. Yeah,
y'all can't. Why was it so important for y'all to hold that? Because I know when I asked Pete Mo, he said, you know, when I grew up, man, we listened to Pac and we listened to other shit, but we was definitely on 8-Ball, MJG, UGK, Ghetto Boys, all that.
Southern music.
Why was it so important for y'all to do that, and where you feel like they went wrong right now in this era, not having that connection to the South?
I think it was important for us to do what we did because we was actually trying to find our sound.
Right.
Once we found our sound, instead of sticking to the strip, they want us to branch out and I guess see what other people get deals or whatever. They feel like they need to sound like them to get the deal that they got.
Right.
In actuality, 80% of those people using our music to get that deal.
Right, a regional sound.
But our people not looking at that.
Right.
They looking at the fact of, oh man, he doing the mumble rap, I'm gonna do the mumble rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on,
they
bro.
They gonna follow whatever way.
Yeah, I also don't think they know how rich our culture is. You know, because right now, I mean, for the last, 10 years or more, it's everybody that really boom, they have some type of New Orleans in their music, man.
And let me ask Diesel, how you feel about the New Orleans sound and just how you feel about artists that, you know, like you said, just that originality and keeping it so far before, like Soulja Slim, like he wore the Soulja Rags, the Archie Manning jersey. Like, why was it so important to show that pride of where you from? You know, like regional pride, like how Jay-Z and rep this shit, or Eazy and rep. Why you feel like it's so important to have that pride for where you from?
Well, actually, being a fan such as yourself, coming up under them, watching everything that has happened, I would say it was more of a me. I love the sound.
Right.
That's a prideful thing for me because I know where they came from and what we all trying to go versus now the kids, they're more like forming brotherhoods.
Right.
So you'll have, like you got Goose, you got Dirk and them, Vine, and they all forming alliances with, you got the Babe, you got NBA, he'll be with Quando and them and that. So now it's not about sounds no more.
Clicking up.
Right. Now it's more of a click thing of popularity in social media, who doing what with her. So now we're networking with each other now. And so instead of me saying, okay, I'll come to y'all, we'll put an album together, we're gonna promote it, we're gonna get the proceeds or whatever, we ain't gonna worry about nothing else. Instead of me just saying, nah, if I'm gonna do an album with you, you're gonna pay me this.
Right.
And that's how we gonna do it because we have no network and it's not a brotherhood or nothing like that, it's just business.
Right.
Now they're mixing the business with the pleasure now.
Right.
And saying that, okay, this my bro, or gang this, whatever the case may be. So now it's killing that or whatever. It's like he here, he there, no matter where he at. We gonna ride with this and do it this way, and that's how it's gonna go. So I think that's what really killed the sound as far as like, because if you watch Atlanta, they still been doing the same thing.
Yeah, the trap,
forever.
And it's evolved.
Since T had the whole, even Lil Johnny, it was more of a stick together thing.
Right.
One keep constantly coming and rising, opening the door for more and more and more, all the way from Lil Johnny, Eastside Boys, Ushers, So Def, all the way now to the Lil Baby, Young Thugs.
Right.
It's all been a trending cycle, constantly
pulling each other up.
Generation in versus with us. New Orleans are more hard people to please.
Right.
So you got to make it with us.
Right.
You make it first, then we'll
It's like the Apollo crowd, to me, it's a tough crowd. And like you said, that's very true. Like as LeJohn as a producer, he was able to put other artists like T.I., Bone Crusher, all these guys, Pastor Troy on records.
That Cali, he do that now.
Cali, he a great collaborator. Same thing, like you said, with Quality Control, with Thug and all them, they keep it in-house, but New Orleans is like, all right, if you from Uptown, I ain't rocking with you, if you from downtown, we won't do nothing with the West Bank, or the East this, you know, this, that, and that kind of hurt us a lot.
Right, it did, because I used to like, when I was growing up as a kid, like I used to have people that was my favorite rappers. So I was like, man. So I used to always ask myself, I used to be like, man, what is that boy? Tech and Juve or Juve and Mystical. What if these dudes did an album together? They did things which we never got to see that because the way we do things. The way I seen it, I saw Cash Money. I think the only person was ever from downtown was Fresh, if I'm not mistaken.
I think, well, no,
Ivan, Mr. Ivan.
Yeah, Mr. Ivan was out the 9th wall. I think Miss T,
Miss T was from the 5th wall.
Yeah, Miss T was from downtown.
6th wall, one of them.
Yeah, 6th wall.
But most of Cash Money was from Uptown.
Right.
And I kind of noticed that even with No Limit, a lot of the artists, they know, they're like, well, and I know people, great artists, good talents come from across the river. They never get those opportunities. I mean, it's just.
I think now Master P, he was a little more open with it because he still had like Young Bleed. He worked with Mr. Magic. But I think, and a lot of other artists too. But I think because he was about the money, I think Baby really was truly on that Uptown shit. And even right now, Baby just like if you ain't from Uptown.
I can remember a song. It was on. It was a song on I Need a Bag of Dope album on that B32 album. That boy Baby said, no disrespect, but I don't sell no work to niggas downtown.
He's like,
man, you think about, you know what I'm saying, like, small as New Orleans is, and you got work, dog, and you ain't trying to sell nothing. Man.
But I know y'all had a song too, because I know, like I said, I think that's what Cash Money was good at too, and it seemed like they like took it, and they was like, all right, we're gonna go up for and BG at Uptown thing, and then I don't know what the song is, but I don't know if that was Yellow Boy said that when it was like something about St. Claude or whatever, something with downtown, y'all had said. Something what I don't know what was that. Something I can't think of this damn record, man. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I know what you're talking about.
But it was something like that or whatever about downtown. But like I said, I mean,
people did it. DG did it.
He was
like,
with my Kango to the back representing the 3rd wall.
Right.
And Nichols, somebody Nichols.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Nichols,
King. Right. So it was like that.
Other initials besides UPT, like he didn't. It don't seem like it's our thing.
But see, I think right now how it is too, I think that since the internet made everything where everybody could get in the game and play now, it don't really matter if you from Uptown or the East or the West or the downtown no more, because Baton Rouge popping. Because Jitty Youngin from Bugaloo, that's like 80,000, that's like probably about 12,000 people, and he big as hell in Louisiana.
So now it's a collapse.
Yeah, so not everybody could get in the game now. So if you don't like us, New Orleans, we don't need y'all to like us now. Because we got the internet, so we got everybody that can see us now. So that's why I be telling people, when you alienate people and you insult them and you shooting yourself in the foot, they don't gotta play by your rules no more because they don't have no gatekeepers or whatever. It's really anybody that get popping, they can really come up. Right, so I feel like that about it. The Go DJ song or whatever, y'all made that song. People know Wayne for making it on the Carter 2 or whatever. Then you get the Go DJs all over. How do y'all feel about the impact y'all had on that?
We know for a fact that
it traced to y'all. It has.
We was the trendsetters of that Go DJ whole
y'all had an album called that
movement.
Too, so it made sense.
We had a song called Go DJ.
And Trendsetters was an album y'all had before.
Trendsetters. Return to UNLV, the Trendsetters.
Right.
And Go DJ, we really, our concept and our reason for doing that song was to glorify the DJs.
Right.
You know, not knowing that the DJ, they actually have a coalition called the Go DJs.
Right.
And not knowing that Lil Wayne thought so much of the song that he'll take the hook and remake it. You know what I'm saying? Not even thinking about shouting DJs out in his song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we had a motive behind that song.
Right, he took it as
almost every record that we do, we have a reason why we done that song.
A method behind the madness.
Yeah.
I know you did that song too with Boosie. I know he did it with B-Lo and Juvie, but I think y'all beat sounded a little different, that Iron.
Yeah, Sinister done our track.
Sinister out the 9th wall.
I don't know where they had got that track from or whatever, but yeah, man.
But Sinister. So y'all did y'all before them?
I don't know.
Same time,
I don't know.
But I was glad y'all did that because even Juvenile doing a song with B-Lo and Boosie, I feel like that was good to show that y'all was even doing records with Boosie back then when it wasn't cool. Because a lot of people from New Orleans really, I be telling people
wasn't on Boosie.
They wasn't on Boosie.
They wasn't on
Please tell the people in the camera that why?
Listen, I just got on Boosie on the album when he had got out of jail.
You talking about the I can't think of the album. You talking about the one with
Touchdown Turn?
Yeah, he was going a while when he was trying to.
Yeah, when he said he was innocent and all that. The one he said.
He got out, he had the song on
Incarcerated, probably.
Crazy.
Yeah, they said I'm crazy.
Yeah, I'm crazy. Yeah.
B-Lo made that beat. I mean, Be Real made that beat.
I thought that shit, that album was incredible though. Look, I never listened to them, man. I mean, I heard of him and I've had chances to hear him.
But believe it or not, I mean, everywhere we went was on him but New Orleans.
So why y'all feel like New Orleans was so close-minded, even though he was like an hour away and he went to people in Southern could have bought the music back to y'all?
This is what it was. This was my thing with Boosie.
There's somebody from New Orleans talking, y'all.
I was listening to Wayne so much.
Okay.
So when I turned on Boosie, I couldn't stand to hear him.
His voice was too high pitched.
Right. I couldn't. I was like, wait, I've been listening to this dude all day. Wayne. I done heard the album about 40 times today, the whole shit. And then I try to listen to him. I gotta turn it off because he done wore me down on that voice, period. I need to hear some Seagulls, some anybody but anything.
You need some raw and a raspy voice.
Right.